Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, wherever in the world you are. The server is just starting up. And we're here. Doesn't even say it's up yet, but I just tried and it worked. So it is up. Alrighty, so we may use this character today. Punisher skin. Oh. We will use this character today. We will not be using this character today. And we will on this one too. So, there we go. All right. So, you know, last show, I was working on getting a Paladin fitted up, and it wasn't going so well on getting the website to work. Let's see how it's doing today. It is. All right. And there it is. All right. Excellent. This is... Oh, I put this fit up 4 years ago. It is... It's a good ship. It's a good fit. So, let's see here. Hopefully I have enough money to put this together. For some reason, it seems that I didn't save this one. You know, when I was... I don't know, I guess I never saved the fit. And... So... Now... We're gonna switch out a couple of things, I think. Like, it doesn't need to be 3.1 billion. I suspect that this is pretty expensive. Oh, it's 2.8. I think we can just use a regular Tech 2 Afterburner. You know, unless that had something really fancy about it with, you know, power savings or something like that. All right, we're at 333 on the cap. $322. So it gives 10 seconds more on the cap. That lowers the cost quite significantly. Ragnar, hello. And Cyber, hello. Just trying to think of whether or not, you know, this has to be this bling. And maybe the answer is yes. Even thermal. You know, the drones are all over the place. They really are. And sometimes they're even doing like explosive and stuff. But they're primarily EM and thermal. So I guess that's a It's a fine. There, okay. Now, I don't know if I really need a salvager up here. I need a tractor beam. Salvager though, I'm trying to think of what might be better in this instance. You know, you might be like, well, put in a, you know, drone link augmentator or whatever to get more drone range. I got 60k drone range, but you know, it's not needed. Let's see what have we got in here. We got salvage drones. We got acolytes. Suppose we could put different drones in there, because really the only thing that we're going to be salvaging is if there's a sentient. Picking that out of there puts me up to 333. $41. $526. That's pretty good. Sure, what else would go up there that could be of benefit? Other than maybe a second auto targeter. It could get me 2 more targets, but is that necessary? Probably not. And I don't use drones a whole lot on this. So, you know, because you use the auto targeter to also take some aggro off of your drones. Can't do command bursts. Guess it's probably good, even with an open spot up there. Might think of something to put in there later. Oh, like a cloak? If I put a cloak up there, it'll take longer to target. It doubles your targeting time. Can't fit command burst? No, I don't think you can on a Paladin. You can look. No, hull can't fit this module type. But I could fit a cloak, which, if you've got a level cleared and hostiles come in, you just cloak. Simple as that. I'm gonna put a cloak on it. I'll disable it if the time for targeting things is getting too long. There we go. Yeah. All right. I think this is good. It's still 2.9 billion. Well, let's look at the ammo here. I almost want to put a micro jump on it. If I put a micro jump on this instead of the if I put a micro jump on this, it'll take a lot longer to get to the gates. but it offers me the ability to put myself at range. I'm changing this for micro jump. I think that'll just be better. It'd take a little bit longer to do the sights, but it affords me to hop in and then pop out. Can I just warp in from the gate at that distance? Oh, is the bot having troubles? All right, the bot should work now. So I can warp in at 100 and do sights, but for doing like the Overmind hives and stuff, you've got multiple gates in there, and so you've got to do well, you land at 0 no matter what. So this is good. Now I hope I can get all of this stuff. And we're gonna save this as payment. Oh, a line, 100, bring you 100. Yes, you can do that. You can, I jump at angles to get myself closer to the gate. Yes. Let's see if I can get all of this. I really hope I can. Otherwise, it's like, far so good. All right, there it is. Do I have enough money? Yeah, I do. See how this looks. Good. We're gonna play this one a little bit smarter. We're gonna be shooting range. That's gonna be the plan. And then we may bring in an MTU. Will we? No, I'm going to leave it up to my other guy. But I need to give him an MTU. Where is he at? Someplace else altogether. All right. Bring him out here. And we'll make sure that I have an MTU in here. Oh wait, he doesn't have very much room though, does he? He's a great scout, but... Okay, I'm gonna put an MTU on this guy. Looks like I only have just regular ones, no pack rats. Let's buy a pack rat. I don't have these ones out here yet, I'm sure. Probably see what kind of I guess that one. All right, man. Today is going to be a good day. And I'm not going to finish that sentence to die. Just did. I've lost 3 paladins in a very short period of time. 2 of them in a week. And I do not intend on losing another. Unless it's in PvP. I'm okay with losing it there. PvE, you know? Just not what I'm trying to do, you know? All right, we'll get this guy back to base. He's gonna be my scout and salvager.
Warp drive active.
Then I've got 2 escalations. I should put him in fleet.
Active.
You know, isn't it great when you're playing a game and that you enjoy and you can't wait to get in playing it again?
Warp drive active.
Always be the bait? Yeah. Well, I am in a corp called Take the Bait. The 3 main rules be for any new player trying to haul stuff. What kind of ship are you using for hauling? How new are you?
Warp drive active.
I want to know the ship you plan on using. And then I'll give you the 3 rules. Cyanide. You know it. In the game, in Corp, of course. Not even gonna say what he said. Like new is you don't know what ship is good to haul in. Alright. So, let's see here. Hey, Bloated. Wait, there are 2 ships, OCG, that you want to go for hauling. Just 2. 2 primaries. One, an Akator. It's Tech 2, Galante. And then, well, it doesn't have to be Galante, but the second suggestion does have to be Galante. It's the Obelisk. And that's another very good question. What exactly are you planning on hauling? So the Obelisk is what you're going for.
Warp drive
It is the Galante freighter, and it is, and this is if you're hauling player contracts. The Obelisk, and in high sec. The Obelisk brick tanks can hold about 350,000 cubic meters. And brick tanked, it has really high EHP, so it's really hard to kill.
Warp drive
It's really slow, but it's really hard to kill. And that's important. Because when people come at you trying to kill you, they often misjudge how much firepower they need to take out an Obelisk, and you get away. So that is the one that I have survived more ganks in than any other ship.
drive active.
So if you're hauling player stuff, the Akator, Galante, Tech 2, Deep Space Transport, or the Obelisk, or both. The cargo hold, or the extra hold in the Akator, I think can get up to 65,000. Yeah, if you train toward the Obelisk, you're going to get some of the other stuff along the way, too. It's going to take you a little bit to get to either one of those. And I have fits for both of them. Exclamation point fits. I have fits for both of them. So the fleet hangar is 62,500. Okay, there we go, 62,500. And so what you'll find is that a lot of people put up contracts that are 60,000 cubic meters. And that's level 4, 60,000. Level 5, 62,500. So, for both of these ships, you want everything up to at least a Mastery 4. And eventually go for a Mastery 5. But you want at least a Mastery 4 so that you can survive gank attempts. You'll survive them much better. Now, here's another tip for you. As a newer player, both of these ships, 1 billion is the highest collateral that you should take in either one of those ships. 1 billion. And you can go higher when you're like Mastery 5 and you have more experience to know what's ahead and everything. But otherwise, 1 billion is kind of call that your limit. And so to get you started, you can do, while you're training up, because it's going to take you a little bit to train that stuff. While you're training up, You can run like missions for NPCs and stuff, and you can do it in pretty much the NPC stuff. You can do it in pretty much any tier 1 hauler you want to use. So that'll fit the stuff. So you just go away from Jita and Amar when you're doing those things, and nobody will mess with you. And if they do mess with you and you get popped, it's the loss is pretty minor. So, all right, that should get you a start. And do look at the fits, exclamation point fits. I have some fits for some Tech 1 industrials as well. So. Did I just drop that in corpses because this moved? Ugh. Yep. Maybe I moved. Okay.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Petro_Angeles just followed.
Petra, thank you for the follow. Welcome. It doesn't take a genius to make a fit for a freighter? No, it doesn't. But if you've never done it before, you don't know. Yeah. So, Commander Zimmerus is giving advice that I wouldn't give. I always brick tank. If I can't fit it in with being brick tanked, which is the which is what are they called? I remember. If you can't, when you're okay, let me show you something. When you're searching for contracts, you can set it all up so that you don't have, let's see, all regions, courier, all regions. So minimum reward, you want, let's just say 5 million. Collateral, 1,000 million, which is a billion. Volume, 356,000. It's whatever the obelisk is at highest tank. Reinforced bulkheads, yes, thank you. Those are the only things I run. Since I switched to only running reinforced bulkheads and only accepting so much size in the contracts and not getting greedy and cargo expanding out and everything, I have not been killed. 100% have not been killed. Even I fly AFK in my freighter. I fly it on autopilot, not AFK, but autopilot. And if I have a billion or less in the hold, I don't worry about it. Even going through Udema, I don't get any crap. I'm not an expensive enough target, and it takes too many ships of theirs to kill me. So they look at it and say, not worth it. And that's exactly what you want to be. So, contract search. 0 contracts found. What? Come on. Really? Oh, my alliance. Yeah, okay. Let's go public. I have several videos on this, by the way. I think, in fact, on Twitch, if you're watching on PC, look in the about or whatnot. I think I have a few links to about hauling. Okay, we have, like, this one here pays 30 million for 3 jumps. It's 50,000 cubic meters, which means you could do it in the collateral's 30 million. It pays 750,000. That's not very much. I mean, it's doable if you want to go do something, but you don't you want to go NPC station to NPC station too. And this is just for starting. You want to go NPC station to NPC station. Yes, there are scams. There are scams. If you accept a contract and it's $1 billion or something like that, or higher, and you open it up and it's a bunch of coal that's not worth anything, then you don't run it. You actually kill the contract, take the loss. Or you have to get really tricky to run it, because it is a gank contract. They're going to try and gank you. That's why they are putting that contract out there. If you stay under $1 billion on collateral, you most likely will not run into any of those. Also, stay in high sec only. There are high sec islands. So if you're like picking up something at Jita and it's going to Solitude, is it Solitude or is it, I think it's Solitude. That will take you through low or null to get there. And down here will tell you that, so you don't take it. Also, NPC station to NPC station. Here's a really good sign on a contract. You see this, that they give you complete in 2 days? 1 day is way more risk than a 2-day contract. You want to know why? Because 1 day is the only ones that they'll put up if they're going to attempt to gank you. They will not put up another amount of days. They don't want to look for you for multiple days. So 2 days indicates legit. And then the last thing, and then I'm going to go back to what else I was doing. The last thing is, if you suspect that something's wrong, like you're heading towards Udema and you notice somebody scanning you, you can hear it typically and see it. There is a silent scanner, but you can typically hear it and see it. And if you get scanned, dock up for 15 minutes and then go on your way. After 15 minutes, they will be like, well, we don't know where he went. We're on to the next one. And so then when you go through, because they have to have all of their ships in place when you come through the gate in order to gank you. And if you delay them, they go on to the next target. They want an easy target. All right. So that's all of that. We may have to do a hauling show, you know, sometime soon. But, okay. Back to this guy. And, oh, I need to put everybody in fleet. So I'm in fleet there. Okay. And then, oh, I didn't close that client. This guy needs to go into fleet.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Fomadima just followed.
All right, Fomadima, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So, I think that I have one in here. Oh, an hour and 49 minutes left? What? Shit, is it gonna disappear on me when I'm in there? Man, I hope not. Only a few jumps away. All right, I don't have a cloak on this. Let's see here. Fly out there. Yeah, impact, no problem.
Warp drive active.
He's tough to scoop up. All right. Getting these at the same time. I mean, why not? Oh, there's other stuff out here too. There's ships out here? What? Monte Cruiser.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Teldrin just followed.
Nothing in it. Alright, I am full. Okay. Teldrin, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Using this other guy as scout. So, I don't know what happens. I suppose if I keep a character in the site, it'll stay alive even if the time expires.
Warp drive active.
Shaken, we're getting ready to do a escalation.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Grimrod just followed.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Cool. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I had 3 escalations yesterday. I failed one. I died in one of them. And then I managed to get 2 others. And so, yeah, I lost a Paladin yesterday in the one I was doing. Now I made a new Paladin, and hopefully we can do this without any issue.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
We'll see. I mean, I built what I think is a good fit for this, the one that I had the most success in. But, you know, we'll see. Got a neutral in here. Okay.
Warp drive active.
A sight's in here. Could be just camping in here. Control, thank you.
Docking request accepted.
All right, so here's the, you know, the gist of it. If that person's just camping in there, I'm not gonna run it. The only reason to camp a empty system like that is because you knew I was coming. Because they're watching the show.
Warp drive active.
I don't have this need to have to run it. I've learned that, you know, you ignore potential hazards and you die.
Active.
You just have to always be willing to go do something else. Getting this other guy over there, he's my salvager.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I always bring a second ship with me when running these. It's just you kind of need to know what's happening in your surroundings and everything. So
warp drive active.
Paper, hello? All right. It appears to be gone. Oh yeah. So if you're in high sec, change tackle to PvE oriented view. That sounds great. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
User rock.
Petro_Angeles just subscribed.
Good, thank you. I appreciate that. How about 1,000 gold to everybody here? Petra, brand new sub. Thank you, thank you.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, you know what? I don't have a safe out here. I should make one. Or even a couple.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Thanks for making Plex even cheaper for you. You're welcome.
Warp drive active.
All right. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, gotta wait for the next episode to see me run this.